Hello kiddos and welcome back to my channel. I'm wearing a top, don't you worry. This was actually in my try on haul from Zaful, so if you haven't seen that, I'm gonna link it below. Okay. On Instagram, I asked if you guys wanted to see my everyday makeup routine, which I haven't really done in a long time, I don't think. I mean, I kind of stayed away from makeup for a little, because I don't know, I don't really wear much makeup anyway. So I'm not just gonna create these like crazy looks when I know I don't wear them. Plus, I have pretty hooded eyes, so I can't do much with them anyway. I've been very into skincare and I posted my updated skincare routine, and also if you haven't seen that, self promo, it'll be linked below. I've kind of been creating my own little routine and this is what I'm gonna show you. Okay, so as you can see, my face is very oily, and that's because I wash my face and then I apply my moisturizer, which is a vitamin E oil, and I just like a very moisturized face. Nice, it just gives you a nice dew. Also, the foundation that I use, that I've used for years and years and years, like I've never really tried anything else, but I've just always stuck to the Maybelline Fit Me foundations, and they're honestly the best. And my shade right now is Rich Tan. I have a pimple right here, let's ignore it, but we're gonna name it Freddy. So first, I get some concealer, go over all the areas that I want covered, of course. To be honest, I drink so, oh no! Do you see this? I got concealer in my hair! It's okay, it's dirty anyway. Anyway, I just put the concealer anywhere I really want. I need a new one. Honestly, I was talking to my friend and she was wondering when makeup expires, and to be honest, I don't really know. I've just heard that it expires after 6 months. Most of them, like most liquid things, right? Mascara, I think you're supposed to change every month, but mine lasts for like a year, so we're just not gonna talk about that. I use a Real Techniques, I get like buffer, I don't know, it's a very dense brush. I used to use it for contour before, but I like it for my foundation right now. I don't blend this out, I blend it out with my foundation. It just has more coverage, and so if I put them both together, somehow it works. There's a method to my madness, I promise. But I have to blow up my cheek. I don't know. I don't know why I do it. It just helps me blend faster. Don't listen to me. So I just pat and swirl the brush around. I don't really have a set technique for it. I kind of just go for it. I let my concealer sit under my eyes for a bit because I blend them out later. So it just gets a little more creamy, a little more thick. And I have just like the tiniest bit left. So just put it back in the bottle because, I mean, this is cheap foundation, but it, $8, like, that could be used for food. Cool. Then I go in with my Real Techniques sponge. It's a mouthful. And then I pat my foundation in just to get any excess. Can you see like a slight, this is brand new, it's my baby. I didn't want to use it, but my other one is like, I already threw it away. It was so fucked up. I had it for months, which was horrible. That's probably why I was breaking out, to be honest. Anyways, I just pat, make sure that everything's kind of like locked in. It might not be a huge difference, but before we set anything with powder, I tend to stay away from powders because I like dewy looks, especially in the summer. I don't care how sweaty I look. I like being shiny. I don't care. I got this e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist, and I think it's pretty good because it keeps me real dewy all the time, and it just makes my highlighter pop even more. I set it, and I just spray this, and this is like a very chunky spray. I like it, but sometimes it's a little much. But I do like it. And it also smells like coconut. It smells like coconut and vanilla. After that's set, if there's any more wet spots, I kind of just pat. Sometimes I'll spray my sponge with it and kind of just go over like this. But again, I put a lot of emphasis on my foundation because I just really like glowy skin. And when you spend more time on it, it looks less cakey. It looks more quote-unquote natural. Then I go in with this foundation from Juno & Co. It's a foundation brush or a concealer brush. I don't use it for liquid anymore. I use it to set my under eye and kind of just pat down any areas that need to be set. It uses like banana powder, NYX setting, whatever. A fluffy brush will do the trick, obviously, but it feels like it's not really packing in the powder. So I had a pimple right here, so I'm gonna put some on there. And I kind of just go on my T-zone because, yes, I want to be dewy, but, you know, not everywhere. So I'm going to pat down a little right here. I usually do my nose. And this is very minimal, but it helps so much. Like, you can already tell that there's not much shine right here. I do like my cheeks to shine, but not that much. Like, relax. And I have to get like my little smile lines because I'm a happy person and I smile a lot. So I get foundation stuck. Not stuck, like that sounds kind of nasty, but there will be like a darker crease right here. Then we're going to get a fluffier brush, also from Juno & Co. I made a review of these and I love them. Like I use them every day. So check them out. They're under $3. $3. To set I use the Maybelline Fit Me Powder, and this is in Sun Beige. It's just so that my bronzer doesn't look muddy, which it tends to happen because I don't wash my brushes very often and I'm gross, but it's just fuck, whatever. So I kind of just pat it on right here. And then my neck, because I put foundation on my fucking neck because it's white as hell compared to my body. And I don't like that. You guessed it, we're gonna set one more time with the dew. I promise you, it literally stays on all day. I don't have to worry about it moving around, and it looks natural. It looks like I woke up like this, even though I didn't. I use two products for my bronzer. One is kind of more like the contouring, which I do still use as my bronzer, but it's this e.l.f. Duo. I've shown this before. It's my absolute favorite. I'm literally out of it. This is the St. Lucia one, and it has a blush, but the blush, it barely has any pigment, so I kind of like mix both around and it makes a nice shade. So I do that, and I'm just using this e.l.f. brush. It's angled and it's perfect to carve out that cheek. And I'm very gentle on my brush because I don't want to get it muddy, because that happens. I don't know why that happens to me so much. This is the cheek I have problems with. This cheek gets real muddy quickly. I don't know why. See, it feels like there's a weird line right here. Like, what is going on? I don't know. Clearly people don't really notice because I've gotten compliments on my makeup before and I had muddy contour, so whatever. Okay, and then my other bronzer is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and I've had this for years. It's probably expired, but shit, I still have some left, so I'm gonna use it. And then I just warm up a little more. I almost go on my cheek. It gives me more of a lift because I do have a chubbier, rounder face, so it just helps to mold my shape a little more. This entire area just gets covered with the bronzer. Beautiful. Go like on my nose a little. I don't contour anything. I just like it when my nose is a little tan. I think it's a cute look. I don't know. But I just go like this with the excess powder. Then I move on to eyes because I use literally just bronzer on my eyes. And I just get this blending brush and I just swirl it in my little bronzer. I just sweep that all over. I feel like it just ties everything together and it just makes me feel like a bronze goddess. I try to blend it all the way out. I mean, usually I can't, but I try. I try to lift my eyes a little. Like I said, I have slightly hooded eyes, so it's kind of, I want to make them go up. Oh yes, honey. I don't usually put anything on my actual eyelid. If I'm feeling spicy, I'll do this Lorac mini and just this like color right here in the middle. And I go ahead and do my eyebrows, which you should know by now. I use the same exact powder in ash brown. Before I used to use medium brown, but now I like my eyebrows darker. And this is the Anastasia powder duo. And you could probably find dupes for it, but I usually just get this and it lasts me like, I think I've had this for over a year. I've been using this blush from Tarte. It's I think it's an Amazonian clay ones. Yeah. And it's in the color Feisty, which is me. And I just use this big powder. I'm pretty sure it has to be for blush because it's round, so. And I apply it on the apples of my cheeks. I try to go higher than my actual apples because, again, it gives me a lift. I got chubby face. I'm gonna apply some mascara. I'm not picky with my mascara, honestly. I've never been real picky. Just now I got the Great Lash from, where's this, Maybelline. Try to do a clean coat, and I usually do 2 of those. So try to separate them a lot, just kind of work my mascara a lot in there, just so I'm not really clumping them up. So then I wait a little bit for them to be kind of half dry, and then I take my fingers and kind of lift them so that I can kind of curl them. I don't use a lash curler. They scare me. I've seen so many fails before, and I don't want my eyelashes to get eaten by the eyelash curler. And I just press them upwards. My grandma used to use a spoon to curl them when she was my age. And I kind of do this throughout the day too. It just helps them look, I don't know, more long, whatever. And then my favorite part, of course, is some highlight. I go for Fenty Beauty. This is the Fire Crystal and Lightning Dust. I grab this munchkin right here, and I actually spray it with my dewy setting spray. Do you guys see a pattern here? And then I just take both because I'm kind of running out of both anyways. And then I just dust it on myself. Yeah, do you see this? Just take some on my finger as well, and then I go on my brow bone. I set my face once again, but I don't set it with the dewy one. I set it with my Mario Badescu water. Oh, and I have the cucumber green tea one. I spray a lot of it. This is my second bottle and I'm almost out. I'm obsessed with it and I just bought it. As for lips, I have a ton of lip glosses that I wear on a daily basis. I don't have a favorite at the moment. I mean, I do, but I just have so many. My all-time favorite lip gloss is this NYX Butter Gloss. Butter Gloss? Yeah. In the shade Praline. They have a bunch of other colors, of course, but this is my favorite because it's got the brown tint, and this is usually what I wear all the time. If I don't feel like wearing liner or anything like that, I pop that on. I have these. I'm pretty much out of this one. This is just an e.l.f. It's a clear gloss, but I mixed it so much with my lip liners that it turned kind of like a mauve pink. Prismatic lip gloss, and it's a very shimmery gloss. And then I have this coconut oil lip gloss, and it's a very thick moisturizing lip gloss, which I got at the beauty store for like 90 cents. And it's also great. It's just very sticky, so if it's windy outside, can't wear it. And then for lip liner, I don't know where my other lip liner is, but it's the same as this. This is the color mauve, and the other one is natural. They're pretty similar, but I mainly just use mauve. And I'm gonna line my lips, and then I'm gonna pop Praline on. All right, and that's it for this look, my glowy summer goddess look. So this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me what other videos you want to see. I have a couple more in mind, but I just need, you know, I gotta get the juices flowing. Thank you for watching this video. Please give it a like if you liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It's free and you get a cookie. Follow my social media down below because I do things on there. And I hope you're having a wonderful day or a wonderful night or whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.